It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos and we put it right back. 40 autos and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up to sign. I never trust up at night. She seeing that drip on the ball, make sure she won't call.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dizzle back with another banger video for you guys. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys the best offensive threat build in 2K21. This build is by far the best offensive point guard in the game, and it has defense a little bit. So this is a very good guard build, especially if you get it to 99. You can speed boost, you're almost there at contact, you can shoot the ball, you can play defense a little bit. So without further ado, let's get right into it, okay? So first things first, we're gonna make this build a point guard, okay? Like I said, a point guard. Handedness doesn't matter. I prefer left-handed. Left-handed is just how I shoot, and it just looks more comfortable to me when I play the game. Jersey number doesn't matter. Now for the pie chart, we're gonna be going with the half green, half blue. Make sure you pick half green, half blue, not the one that's a little bit more blue, little less green. Pick the one that has more, it's even. It's blue and green even. 81 3 ball, 77 driving dunk. Now for the physicals, we're just going to be picking the fastest one. We're a point guard. We want to be as fast as possible. Now for the finishing stats, first things first, we are just going to max out the close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk. Then we're going to put the post hook up to a 52. Only a 52, okay? You see we get 15 finishing, which is very solid. Okay, now for the shooting, we're gonna go ahead and just max out the mid-range, 3-ball, and free throw, and there's no room. You can't adjust anything. You can take the 3-ball down a little bit, but it's not worth it, trust me. I would keep that 3-ball up the extra 2. Now for the playmaking, we're going to max out pass accuracy and ball handling, and then we are going to put up the post moves up to a 44. So you see we get 14 playmaking, okay? So this is already a well-rounded build. 15 finishing, 18 shooting, 14 playmaking. Very solid, okay? Now for the defense, we're gonna max out perimeter D, lateral quickness, steal, defensive rebound, and then the last, you can save one and then put it on anything else, but you're not gonna get an extra badge anywhere. So I guess it really just depends on preference, whatever you want this badge. I would personally put it on block, maybe. I'd rather upgrade block, to be honest. So this is what we're going to be going with. Yeah, so 15, 18, 14, and 6, that's 53 badges. Not bad at all, especially since this build is I'll show you guys something in a second. This build will be able to play defense. It won't be able to be a lockdown, but it will be able to, it will be able to hold its will out there. Now for the body shape, this doesn't matter. This is just on preference. I'm going to pick compact. Now we are going to be going with 6'2". Okay, you see the ball handling goes up 1, steal goes up 1, and then the driving dunk goes down. Speed goes up. Basically nothing gets hurt. Okay, nothing really gets hurt. Now we're going to go minimum weight. Now you see how fast we are. 89 speed on an offensive threat. Okay, now for the wingspan, we're gonna go ahead and max it out. Now you see we have a 71 vertical and a 79 driving dunk at 99 overall. That's an 83 driving dunk. Okay, 99.9, that's an 84. You unlock contact dunks on a 6'2 offensive threat. You have a 91 close shot, 92 driving layup, 81 3-ball at 99 overall. And the thing is, you don't have to max this out. If you don't want the driving dunk, you don't have to have, you don't have to. If you don't really care about getting contacts that much, you don't have to max this out. But just for the sake of this video, I mean, you can still get at 99 overall. You still speed boost, okay? You still are speed boosting. Honestly, I would go with this one if I were you guys. 79.4 is pretty solid. Doesn't hurt the ball handling, only brings the shooting down 1, puts the driving dunk up 1, and defensive rebound. But longer arms help anyways. I would probably go with 79.4, so that's what we're going to go with. Then for the takeovers, obviously we're just gonna pick sharpshooting. This is up to you. This is based on how you play. If you're more of like a playmaking type guy, ISO. I mean, maybe playmaking or shot creating. If you just want to attack the rim and be a lethal shooter, slashing, but I would probably go with spot up takeover. And as you guys see, we get a scoring machine. See, we get shades of Stephen Curry, Goran Dragic, and Kevin Johnson. We built a scoring machine. That's a pretty solid name, I feel like, for this build. It can do everything. It can speed boost. It can slash, and you can shoot the ball. What else do you want? And it can play defense for a little bit. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys the best badge setup if you were to make this build. Because I want you guys to be elite. I want you guys to, I want you guys to be good if you make this build. Now for the finishing, we're gonna go Contact Hall of Fame. We're gonna go Slithery Hall of Fame. The last couple are up to you. I'd probably go with consistent, at least bronze. Pro Touch, at least bronze, and then probably Giant Slayer, because you are 6'2", probably Giant Slayer Hall of Fame, and then maybe Relentless bronze. And then if you don't like Pro Touch, maybe put on Acrobat. This is a pretty solid setup, I feel like, for this build. You're still going to be dunking on people, trust me. You're going to be able to finish layups. You're going to be able to do everything inside the paint, except back down, obviously. Now, for the shooting, we're going to be going with Range Extender, of course. You get your Hot Zones. Hot Zone Hunter is definitely one of the best badges in the game. You're short. You definitely need Deadeye. You need Deadeye Hall of Fame, or at least probably Silver, I would say. So we're just going to leave it on Silver for the point of this. Or no, we're going to put a Hall of Fame. Then for the last, like, 2 or 3 badges, completely up to you. I would recommend maybe on this build, if you're shooting fades, maybe difficult shot or corner specialist. That's a pretty solid badge. And then maybe Green Machine bronze, hot start bronze. It's completely up to you. Maybe even clutch shooter bronze, Green Machine bronze. That's probably what I would go with, to be honest. Yeah, this is probably one of the better setups for this build. Unless you're like planning on being like a shot creating type build, then I'd probably go with like difficult shots and corner. But yeah, this is what we're going to go with for the shooting badges. Now for the playmaking badges, we're going to go with Quick First Step gold, Handles for Days gold, Unpluckable bronze, Dimer gold. Unless you don't want Dimer, we're just going to say for the sake of this video, you don't want Dimer, okay? Then we're going to go with Stop and Go bronze. We're going to go with Ankle Breaker gold, just for the fun of it. And then maybe Stop and Go gold, and then the last one is completely up to you. I mean, you can put it on whatever. There's really no other good badges other than like Space Creator and Tight Handles. I would probably put it on Tight Handles, especially if you want Ankle Breaker to work more. Tight Handles is definitely needed. I would probably even just go with like these badges all silver, and then Handles for Days and Quick First Step gold. But that's completely up to you. This is probably what I would run with. Now for the defensive badges, because it's very limited, I would go with Clamps, Intimidator, Interceptor, Pickpocket, or not Pickpocket, Pick Dodger. And then you got 2 left. Honestly, you're not going to get a lot of blocks, so I probably wouldn't even worry about that. I'd probably just put it on maybe Pick Dodger silver, or even gold, and then maybe Intimidator if you don't decide to put it on gold. If you want just 2 extra badges, I'd probably go with like Tireless Defender and maybe Off Ball Pass, Heart Crusher. That's completely up to you, but I'd probably go with Pick Dodger gold on this build. And then these 3 Clamps bronze and Intimidator bronze will help you just hold down the perimeter, and then Interceptor obviously steal passes, and then Pick Dodger obviously dodge picks. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap it up for my best offensive threat, aka scoring machine build in NBA 2K21. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, as I'm just a small channel trying to grow. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. It's been your boy Dizzle, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.